let's first quickly tell you what exactly has happened. So overnight, the CBI got a green light to probe the TRP scam. There's a new twist to the TRP investigation. The central agency has jumped in to investigate. The CBI has got a green light, and the main question that we are asking is that whether the TRP case has become entirely political. Now, there's a person called Kamal Sharma. He's the CEO of Golden Rabbit. He is the complainant in this particular case, Kamal Sharma. Golden Rabbit is a Delhi-based ad firm. According to their website, it has been in existence since 2013 and has some remarkable clients from the publicity division of the Punjab government to even BMW. The FIR was registered 2 days ago in Lucknow, and the centre cleared the CBI role only yesterday, and the FIR has named unnamed people. So far, there is no name of any individual or any channel, and within a matter of days, this matter has now been transferred to the CBI. Now, is this a lot like the SSR and RIA case, where there was a jurisdiction issue, talk about it, eventually in the courts, and then all the cases were handed over to the CBI? What exactly is the idea behind this, and is it political? Has it become political? That's what we are going to discuss in this discussion. All right, before we do that, let's also make you listen in to what Kamal Sharma, the complainant in this case, had to say. He spoke to my colleague Srinivasan Jain just a short while ago.
You have reliable information that certain unknown accused have got into this conspiracy to cheat TRPs. What is this information you have?
Because I'm in this industry for last 28 years.
Yes.
And I deal with a number of media words.
Yes.
So my observation says what the bar actually playing a fair role into it.
Sorry?
So the reliable sources that cannot be disclosed.
I'm simply asking you, what is the information you have on the basis of which you've gone and registered an FIR which the CBI is probing? What is that information?
That information cannot be disclosed here.
Okay.
I will keep for my secrecy, and the time will tell about it.
You've registered an FIR obviously on the basis of some information.
Definitely.
But
because I'm in this industry for 28 years.
I know.
I have deep information. So that we will disclose sometime later.
Because as you know, the case has become highly political.
It is a question to our industry, because it is breaking image of our industry. We are the industry, you and me, we are the same industry.
I have with me Charan Singh Sapra of the Congress Party and Asif Bamla of the BJP. Mr. Sapra, let's begin with you first. This seems to be pretty much, or many would say absolutely identical to the way the investigations took place in the RIA SSR case, where an FIR was filed in another state and then transferred to the CBI, and the matter reached court and the CBI started investigating. In this case as well, you see that the TRP scam has been busted in Mumbai, but now an FIR has been registered in Lucknow and a CBI probe has been recommended. How do you look at this?
See, you can clearly smell that something is fishy in this. The way a private complainant has been entertained. Now, you only said that a FIR has been lodged against unknown person, and UP police request the CBI to take over the case, and overnight the CBI immediately takes up the case. So somewhere there is something is fishy, and probably they either want to dilute the case which is being taken over by the Mumbai police, or they might in future want that both the cases should be clubbed, and Supreme Court should give an order that the CBI should undertake the entire TRP
And do you
case.
think that now, because of the RIA SSR case, there is some sort of a precedent of this happening? That the court will now come and say that club all the FIRs? Because see, the investigation of the Mumbai police can continue.
See, this precedent will be seen in the days to come also. There will be many cases in which such things are going to happen. In fact, there is going to be a large-scale disorder in the days to come.
No, but then let's discuss legality. Is this illegal? Many would argue that there is no illegality, because this matter went to the courts in the RIA SSR case also.
See, legal or illegal, that is to be decided by the court. Now, we sitting on a TV channel, we can't decide whether it is legal or illegal. But yes, of course,
So you're
the
questioning the
perception looks
intention.
that it is illegal.
You're questioning the intention behind this registration of the FIR.
We can question the intention. We can say that a false perception is being created, and accordingly, they are hand in glove. There is a modus operandi.
Mr. Asif Bamla of the BJP is also with us. Yes, Mr. Sapra, I'm going to come back to you. Mr. Bamla, this FIR registered in Hazratganj in Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh talks about several manipulation in the TRP and FIR has been registered against unknown persons. It does not name anyone and this matter has now been transferred to the CBI. The Congress alleges that there is definitely foul play.
You see, a manipulation in a TRP case is a manipulation, whether it's in UP, whether it's in Bengal, or whether it is in Maharashtra. Now, I don't know how you're going to compare 2:2. The complaint register at the state level has been by the state authorities. If there is a private complainant who is approached to complain for the same in another state, which is far away from here, and if that particular state has requested a CBI investigation, then you can't blame the narratives of either complaint. You see, that's a different state. It has a different narrative. It has a different.
Mr. Sapra is saying that, like the Ria SSR case, will there be a situation where now an appeal will be made in front of the court that just club all these cases together and hand them over to the CBI?
You're not letting me complete.
Yeah,
it has a different government there. It has a different government here. Okay. Now, the narrative, the mindset, the thought process of a government here, it's already investigating that, and I think it's already calling all the people who it deems are involved in this fraudulent affair of the TRP manipulation. So this inquiry is happening, and it will go on. And I'm sure I'm sure till the state doesn't give a one. Let's say there's a vast public outrage, like it happened in the SSR case. You can't compare that with something like this. An SSR case, it was a mass outrage of the millennials, of the people of the film industry.
Sure.
Then the government of the day in the center had to take this strategic call.
Sure.
This you can't compare in any which way.
Asif Bamla says there is nothing wrong in a case being registered in another state. It's got nothing to do with what is happening in your state.
That what Mr. Asif Bamla is speaking about outrage, there is no outrage in UP regarding this case, number one. And number two, there is a definite game plan of the central government to, somewhere they want to club all the cases whereby it goes under the CBI.
And finally, about the outrage of SSR case.
It is a cage parrot of the central government. So they indirectly want to help some of their friends in the media.
All right. Asif Bamla as well as Charan Singh Sapra, I've run out of time, but thank you so much for speaking on this.
My good friend is not understanding that's an SSR case, that's TRP case.
Yeah, but he feels that perhaps there may be a design behind the registering of this FIR in Lucknow. But thank you so much, Charan Singh Sapra as well as Asif Bamla, for joining us.